Del McCary, and you're listening to Michael Jonathan's Woodsong's Old Time Radio Hour.
Here's a legend of bluegrass music, and welcome back, everybody. It's nice to have you here. Coming from our home base here in Lexington, Kentucky at the Lyric Theater, the crossroads of America's folk and bluegrass music, the gateway city to the beautiful Appalachian Mountains where so much of this wonderful organic front porch music does come from. We're broadcasting all over the world on hundreds of radio stations, and it's time for our Woodsongs Kid. If you're a parent or a homeschool parent, if you're a teacher or a homeschool parent, we want you to go to the Woodsongs website, click on the classroom page. We've got so many of these shows with lesson plans for your kids, and we want to introduce them to the world of this wonderful world of front porch music. And because of that, we invite a youngster on our show every single week, and this youngster is 12 years old. She comes from Memphis, Tennessee. They nickname her Memphis Mad, Madeline Sawyers. It's nice to have you here, Madeline. How you doing?
Thank you.
So why do they call you Madeline Mad? Or Memphis Mad, I'm sorry. Why do they call it? Your name is Madeline, but why do they call you Memphis Mad?
I honestly have no idea, but my grandmother gave me that stage name, and I liked it, so I kept it.
And you just kept it.
Yeah.
So you're here with your guitar. How long have you been playing your guitar?
About 6 months.
Okay, but right now, your grandfather wrote a song that you're going to perform. Mm-hmm. You ready to do it?
Yes,
Your
sir.
grandfather wrote it. It's called Ballad of Cowboy Charles, and it is 12-year-old Madeline Sawyers from Memphis, Tennessee. Woodsong's Kid.
I used to ride wild horses when I was a kid, but I never could win them buckles just like my daddy did. He always called me Charlie, and it always made me mad. I swore someday I'd ride away, and it made my mama sad. When I grew a little older, I gave up the rodeo to become a singing cowboy in the Wild West Picture Show. A world full of adventure lies just around the bend. I ride off into the sunset on a trail that has no wind. Breaking hard instead of broncos will be my claim to fame. But never call me Charlie, Cowboy Charles is my name. The town folk, they grew fearful, pin a star upon my vest. The outlaws heard plenty, and I never got much rest. So I got me a good sidekick to help me right the wrongs. And at night around the fire we turned our stories into songs. A world full of adventure lies just around the bend. I ride off into the sunset on the trail that has no end. Breaking hearts instead of broncos will be my claim to fame. But never call me Charlie, Cowboy Charles is my name. Used to ride wild horses when I was a kid. I never would buckles just like my daddy did. He always called me Charlie, and it always made me mad. I swore someday I'd ride away, and it made my mama sad. When I grew a little older, I gave up the rodeo to become a singing cowboy on the Wild West Picture Show. Thank you.
12 years old from Memphis, Tennessee, Madeline Sawyers with her grandfather's song.